What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, hi, my name is Miguel and I am a long-term dividend investor sharing my journey here on YouTube to a $100,000 dividend investment portfolio and hopefully providing some helpful insight into passive investing, dividend investing, and long-term investing. And in today's video we're going over the top 3 monthly paying dividend stocks that you should have in your portfolio. But really quickly before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Comment if you already have these stocks in your portfolio, if you are going to pick them up or if you're going to pass, let me know why. Not only am I sharing the stocks that I'm buying in my portfolio, but I want to see what y'all are buying in your portfolios. And then lastly, leave a like on the video because it helps out my channel growth tremendously. Now let's roll the intro. So if you are not new to my YouTube channel, and you know that every single week I'll go over the value of my portfolio as well as all the buys that I did do for that week, because this is my journey to a $100,000 portfolio while also helping y'all along the way. So in a really nice recent turn of events, the stock market has been going up. As it stands right now, my portfolio is at $12,701.19. On the day, I'm currently up $66 or about 0.5%. On the week, I am up $306.94 or about 2%. On the 1 month, I am up $469.79 or about 3.84%. On the 3 months, I am up $372.11 or about 3%. And then on the year, I am up $1,699 or about 15%. And then the year is going to be a little bit more than the all-time at about $1,700. That's because it's been about a year since I started investing into this portfolio. Overall, an amazing return. The last couple of months have been pretty rough for me, but we are on a bit of an upswing right now. Hopefully this does continue into the rest of the year, but let's hop into the buys that I did do for this week. So I have had a crazy past couple of weeks. I saved all the buys for the last 2 weeks to this week. But as we can see, the first purchase that I did was buying $108 worth of Johnson & Johnson. That $108 gave me 0.67 shares, and that was at an average cost of $160.45 per share. Now hopping into Johnson & Johnson, I now have 2.72 shares at an average cost of $157.69. I'm up overall only $15 or about 3%. Which I'm not too worried about right now. I know Johnson & Johnson, at least for me in my portfolio, is a long-term play. I am just going to continue to dollar cost average into Johnson & Johnson because I do see them at the core of the healthcare sector of my portfolio. So yeah, I just saw Johnson & Johnson dip really low. I was up about $60 or $70 and it dipped all the way down to me only being up about $15. So I saw it as a great time to buy in and dollar cost average into Johnson & Johnson. The second purchase that I did do this week was buy $109 worth of Apple. That $109 gave me 0.75 shares at an average cost of $145.42 per share. Now hopping into Apple, I now have 6.03 shares at an average cost of $124.28. And then I am up overall $145 or about 19%. Now I did buy into Apple more because of their announcement of the new MacBook Pros as well as the new AirPod Pro 3s. And as we can see hopping into the week view for Apple, that shot the stock up about $7 or about 5%. So it was a great time to buy more shares of Apple before the price rose, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to buy more shares of Apple at a cheaper price before it jumped right up. So you guys already know I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Microsoft and Apple as much as I possibly can until I get about 10 shares of this portfolio. Now that we went over my portfolio value and all the buys that we did do for the week, I'm going to go over the top 3 monthly paying dividend stocks that y'all should have in your portfolios right now. The first stock that I'm going to be talking about is Realty Income, ticker symbol O. Hopping into my position, I have 14 shares at an average cost of $60.32. I'm up overall $141 or about 16%. Now their market cap is at a healthy $27 billion and their dividend yield is about a 4%. Now this monthly paying dividend stock pays me about $3.30 every single month, which comes out to about $40 every single year. And as we can see, it's sitting around about $1,000 in my portfolio. This is a real estate stock. Now the reason I haven't put more money into this is because when I first started into the stock market, I bought a lot of Realty Income and it kind of overpowered my portfolio, but now I can start thinking about buying more shares of Realty Income. But with all of the news surrounding real estate right now, I am going to be staying away from real estate stocks just for the next couple of months or so because I am focused on buying my house, as we saw from my last video. But this monthly paying dividend stock has given me such an amazing return so far. And I do see myself holding this stock for 25 plus years because they are dividend aristocrats, which means they have been paying and increasing this stock for 25 years. And I do see them as a dividend king in the near future. So this is definitely a great monthly paying dividend stock to look into. The second stock that I'm going to be talking about is Pembina, ticker symbol PBA. I currently have 10 shares at an average cost of $25.58. I am up overall $85 or about 33% on this stock. Their dividend yield is sitting at about 5%. And their market cap is a healthy $18 billion. This is an energy sector stock out of Canada that is honestly pretty inexpensive. Now, Pembina has been paying and increasing their dividend since 2013, which is around 8 years now. So they're almost halfway to becoming dividend aristocrats. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan of dividend kings and dividend aristocrats, especially when it comes to growing this portfolio. But with having 10 shares of Pembina, I get paid around $1.66 every single month, which adds up to about $20 every single year. I do plan on buying more shares of Pembina. My energy sector has been lacking a little bit here because if you know, I've been buying really heavily into Microsoft, Apple, Costco, basically trying to build the foundation of my dividend portfolio. But this is an amazing monthly paying dividend stock that I do plan on buying more shares of in the future, because not only am I going to hold on to it for 25 plus years, I see them becoming a dividend aristocrat and then a dividend king. And then the third and final monthly paying dividend stock is going to be actually an ETF, and that's going to be SPHD. As we can see, I have 14.46 shares, and that's at an average cost of $34.66. I am up overall $125.41, or about 25%. And then as we can see, they have a healthy 4.15% dividend yield, and their market cap is at about $2 billion. The reason why someone might benefit from an ETF versus an individual stock is because an ETF covers the entire market. SPHD is designed for high dividend yield and low volatility. It even says it in their name. But if you are a beginning investor, ETFs are a great way to dip your toes into the market before you buy into individual stocks. And this monthly paying ETF pays me about $1.95 every single month, which adds up to about $22 every single year. Now, I personally have not bought more shares of SPHD just because, like I said, I dip my toes into the market with SPHD as well as PEY. And I do now feel more comfortable buying into individual stocks to potentially get a greater return, but I have not sold out of my position in SPHD for a reason. It's a great stock that gives you exposure to the entire market, and like the name says, it's designed for high dividends and low volatility, and that's exactly what every single dividend investor wants. Now, as always, you should definitely do your own research before investing into any stocks. I like making these videos to help out dividend investors find stocks that they could look into for passive income. Now, if you watched my YouTube channel from the beginning, you know that I was really heavily invested into monthly paying dividend stocks. And as time has gone on, I have moved more towards quarterly paying dividend stocks. I think it's important for beginning investors to have monthly paying dividend stocks to kind of help the flow, to help their flow of getting into dividend investing. Because waiting for quarterly paying dividend stocks can be boring, and it can take away some of the fun of getting monthly passive income. Regardless if you're heavily invested into monthly paying stocks or quarterly paying stocks, the important thing here is that you're dividend investing for long-term passive income. I'm doing my absolute best to help other people like myself. I consider myself an average guy with an average salary to build dividend portfolios and create passive income. The entire goal of my channel is to help create steady passive income, not only for me, but to help y'all out as well. So let me know if you already have these dividend stocks in your portfolio. Let me know which important ones I left out. I only did the top 3 that pertain to my dividend investment portfolio. But please comment which ones that I missed, which ones I should be looking into, because I want to start a community of dividend investors on this channel. I want to hear what y'all are buying as well, not just me. But that is all that I have for y'all this week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on the video. It helps out my channel's growth so much. And again, please comment because I want to know what y'all are buying as well. But that's all for this week. I will catch y'all next week. Peace.